Good morning, friends. Sometimes you can't tell the truth to the public. You must show the facts. Only then will people find the will to change. Opinion piece. Upside down. We have one. Deceptive illusions. Individual intuition. Autonomous thinking. Matrix has been broken. People start to feel better. Improvement is scheduled. The art of living on a tightrope. Everyone feels that something is coming. Let's start. The expression "a bridge between two worlds" is used metaphorically to describe a situation, such as the current one, that connects or facilitates communication, understanding, or interaction between two realities that could otherwise be separated from each other. In this sense, the bridge represents a connection that facilitates exchange and collaboration between two worlds that might otherwise be cut off. You will learn to live with one foot between both worlds for a while. There is a lot at stake in how this will play out, although it seems that no solution is coming in the current situation, where dark powers still seem to prevail. The reality is clearly different. The battle is lost and we have won. The energy for this advancement is slowly growing among humankind. On a day that no one can predict, completely unexpectedly, the full extent of the illusion will come to light, and the masses will perceive and understand the truth according to Peter B. Mayer. So the battle has been won, but convincing the zombies about what has happened will not be successful. They will have to experience it for themselves first, before the liberation of the planet is a public fact. This explains the big changes emerging, and why it is taking so long for all of this to be final. They are waiting for the awakening of the masses, because there is no other way to convince them than to experience it for themselves. At that moment, everything will change for the better, and everyone will turn towards the light. Consider the current period as a preparation, but now that the breakup will definitely occur, the matrix has been broken, and now it is solely about the mass awakening of the people. They must be able to see with their own eyes to know who they are and where they are. The more grounded you are in yourself, the more connected you will be to your soul, the greater your understanding of cosmic connections, and the easier and more harmonious your life will be. It is all about independent thinking. Unfortunately, few have been taught this. Maria Montessori, with her emphasis on autonomous thinking and individual intuition, took advantage of children's natural desire to learn to teach this knowledge and degrade the classic follower attitude. The power of the dark side will give way the day the population demonstrates that planet Earth belongs to them. Keep in mind that many have not yet tuned into this positive transformation, and it will take time. The great emerging upheaval brings a great change in the destiny of human beings. It brings visible and unmistakable feelings of bliss. People start to feel better, while those who are not awake will not know why. Planet Earth is moving from its former negative third dimension to the positive fifth dimension that will reshape us and the planet. The dark side has been defeated throughout the world. The wait is for the awakening of the masses, after which the general cleansing of your planet will begin. Basically, everyone has the opportunity to participate in the 5D exam. The best grades are not required to pass. Even mediocre ones have a good chance of passing. However, the prerequisite is honesty, sincerity, being open to others, and unconditional love for people, animals, and nature. Breaking news. People are going crazy. Everyone feels something is coming. But what? Human beings are not the main predators on this planet. Humanity has created a hamster wheel from which it cannot get off. There has been a massive roundup of homeless people in California. A true warrior doesn't fight because he hates those in front of him, but because he loves those behind him. The IMF publishes a digital currency manual for the world's central banks. JP Morgan Chase, Bank of America, and Wells Fargo have had their ratings downgraded according to Michael Snyder. Nibiru sink near Jupiter, and astronomers are called in to confirm it. Guess riddle. Cryptic messages. White hats have secured many systems, but problems still remain. You have all the tools you need. Sometimes public awareness of certain events prevents them from occurring and forces accountability. A deeply dark world is being revealed. The truth will not be for everyone. Have faith in humanity. We have waited forever. What is happening? It had to be done this way. Use your logic. Can emotions be used to influence decisions? How do you control emotions? What is inflation? Monetary manipulation. Taxes without representation. And the endless. Humanity is repressed. We will no longer be repressed. Information is knowledge. Knowledge is power. Information is power. There is war for your DNA. Protect your DNA. Endless lies, endless wars, endless inflation, endless printing, endless oppression, endless subjugation, endless surveillance. Who will put an end to infinity? Taking control. Fact checkers created in an effort to reinforce propaganda. Battle to prevent the truth from reaching the people, to maintain and promote division. Divided, you are weak, and you fight among yourselves. Divided, you pose no threat. Control system. Information war. Opinions. Norma Gentile says there's a reason world events seem to be spilling over into new extremes right now. And she helps us deepen the spiritual connections we have cultivated within ourselves when there are challenges outside of us. Susan says the ongoing conflict in the Middle East has caught the attention of many, including those eagerly awaiting the global financial reset, revaluation, and deliveries of prosperity. It is important to note that they are complex processes that involve multiple factors, including geopolitical stability and economic conditions. While the war may have some impact, it is unlikely to be the only determining factor in the timing of these events. Patricia Cota Robles says that with so much pain and suffering in the world, it is truly surprising that we can get out of bed in the morning with all the negative energy coming back to us. We are awakening, and our divine presence is once again taking full control of our lives. Our human ego is no longer in charge. Daily message from Kesharaj. It is your divine right to fully embody the luminous light within you, and with that comes an opening, access to universal wisdom, and communication with the higher realms of light. To achieve this, one must practice daily, going within and feeling your inner presence, allowing this light to arise to realize your infinite and eternal self. Puffiness said, the farces that are occurring are a mixture of pain, fear, bankers, climate manipulation, politics, and a score of other issues, including the problem of growing food. Many can do much more than they do, and which they had. These are times when everyone feels their energy is depleted. You are all doing half of what you could do. Stop anxiety and connect to the earth. Stay the course, even if you walk barefoot outdoors. Digital money is going to be tested. Much remains to be seen as to its effectiveness and what the outcome will be. You will need to live with one foot between both worlds for a while. There is a lot at stake with the white hats and the 18 on how this will play out. There is credibility in the idea of updating the financial system, and that is a mystery to most. The answers will come soon. Have good spirits and let the text come out. Petition to the Galactic Council by Anna von Wright. For the last 15 years, the members of the Galactic Council have gone around and pretended that they had no clear reading and direction regarding the future of our species and planet. You have lingered and go back and forth, about the nature and will of humankind. You have who have always defended life and love, who have patiently endured all the violence we have in theft and evil of the snakes. It is time for those beings alive to life and love to emerge triumphant and sustained, safe and ready for the new world. It is time to invoke elimination of Satan and his children, as evidenced by his actions, words, and deeds. As senior field commander, she says, I have asked the peacekeeping forces of Andromeda and Sirius to intervene and secure the foreign individuals responsible for this act against God and nature. May all be subject to universal law and the law of their respective star systems now and always. I am and I demand that the snakes and their allies be stopped immediately and prevented from doing further harm. I am and I demand that they be handed over to their respective police forces. I am and I demand the immediate return of all assets and credits owed to the people of this planet. And that's all for today. Thanks a lot, dear friends.